everyone, welcome to TryRed. This is Pack 365. Myself Sujit. So today we are going to learn the remaining built-in method that are available in our dictionary. So in the previous session, we are already complete the how to add the element in our dictionary and how to remove. So now in the session, we are going to complete the remaining built-in method that are available in the Python dictionary. So guys, if you have any doubt till this session, you can directly contact to TryRed. Okay guys, TryRed. Yeah, the next one method will be get method. Okay, what is the use of get method is guys nothing but this method is used to get the value of a given key. Means if you are using this method, but in this method, if you are passing the key, it will be showing the value of that particular key. Okay, so this method is used to get the value of a given key. Means whatever the value you want to know from a key, by the help of this get you can find. If key is not available in the dictionary, then the dictionary get method will be give me the default value. Okay, if the key value is not available in the dictionary, then it will give me the default as my output. Default value as my output means if you're not finding, then it will give me default value as my output. Means it will be not giving you the error, we can say that. Then if the default value is not given, then the get method gives none. Okay, means guys default value is nothing but you need to pass that particular thing. If you are not passing, then it will be give you none as my output, means it will not gives you the error. Okay, so if default value is not given, then it gives none as my output. Okay, so the return type of get method will be value. Okay, return type is whatever the value you want to see from the key. Okay, then what is the syntax for this one will be, there will be something changes will be there. So far the first one will be variable name dot get method. First it will be taking two argument. Okay, but that particular default value will be not mandatory. If you want to give, it's okay. If you are not giving also, it's okay, but make sure that you need to pass the key. If you are not passing, then it will be throwing that particular error. Okay, now we are going to see now through an example. So guys, if you see here, I am taking my dictionary as my king and queen. Okay, now if I'm going to use this example as my get, okay, because the return type will be that particular return value. So here if I'm using that print, then only I can get that value. So the syntax will be d means the variable name, then the get method. Okay, after I hit click on that, now I want to know the value of my king. Now yeah, I need to pass that king. Now if I'm going to run this one, so it will be give me the output as my what is my king key value. So my key value will be male. Now if I'm going to run this one, it will be give me male as my output. Then guys, if I'm not giving anything, means in the get method, if I'm not passing any argument, at that time, what is my output guys? Get method expect one at least argument, but you are giving zero argument. At that time only it will gives you the error. Otherwise, if I'm passing some key that are not available, now if I'm passing A as my key value, means I want to know the A value. What is my A value? If you know, there will be no A key will be there. if still I'm trying to know that, then here it will be give me the default value as my none, because I am not passing any default value. Now if I'm passing my default value, here I'm passing my default value will be 420. Now if I'm going to run this one, so it will be give me by default value will be 420. Okay, now if you are going to change also, it's every time it will be give you 420, because this is my default value for this get method. Okay, by the help of this only you can find that particular thing. So this is the use case of our get built-in method that are available in our Python. Then the next method, built-in method, will be set default. Means what is set default method? Okay, so this method is used to get the value of a given list. Means if you want to know the, means it is also to getting the value of a key, but there will be might be some changes according to that we are going to see now. It also used to give the value from a key. So I need to give you this method is used to get the value of the given key. Means whatever the key you are going to pass, based on that key it will give you the value. Then if key not available, it give default value. Okay, same like that your in your get also. If key will not available, it give default value. Okay, default value means if you are not passing anything, it will be give me none as my output. Okay, then guys, if you see, then what is the difference, guys? I need to pass that set default. Okay, have no default value, then it gives known as my output, because in this case also it will be telling the same. Then what is the difference of between, guys? The difference will be if that particular key will be not available, then it will be add in my end of my dictionary. If if the key will not available in the list, okay guys, available in the dictionary, okay guys, then it will add with that particular default value, add in the end of the list, in the end of the dictionary. Okay guys, now we are going to see the syntax for that. The syntax will be variable name dot set default. Okay, so it will be taking one mandatory argument that will be key, and that default value will be the default value. Means if you are giving the default value, it's okay. If you are not giving, it's okay only. Okay, so the return type also that particular key value you want. Okay, now we are going to run that particular thing and we are going to see. So guys, if you see, after if I'm going to print that particular thing by the help of our get method, it will be not adding that particular thing. Guys, just see, if I'm using this B, it will be not available. So it will not throwing any error also. But if you see, it will be give me the answer as my 420, because in this case, I am passing my value, my default as value, my 420. Now then if I'm using in place of get the set default, then whatever the value I am searching, if it will be not available, then it will be adding in my last index. Means after this queen female, it will be adding. Now if I'm using that particular print d dot set default, and here I just want to print d of 420. Okay, so guys, just see, it will be adding in my end of my dictionary. So we can say that by help of this you can add. Guys, if I'm not passing any default value, at that time it will be adding the non in my dictionary. If you see, if I'm printing after that, it will be adding me that particular d of non. Okay, if you see here, it will be only give me the noun because get method. After you see, it will be not printing any new value adding, but by the help of the set default, we can add that particular thing. So in the interview, if they ask, if we have two method in the dictionary that get and set default to find the get method, to find the value of an key, then what is the difference? Then in that time you can say that by the help of our set default we can add that particular non-existing key to the end of my dictionary. Okay, so this is the main difference. There might be chances that they can ask you in the interview. Then the next one will be form key. So what is form keys method? Built-in method. Okay, so form key is nothing but this method is used to give the common value for all the key. Means if you are giving a form key and you don't want to give separate value to that particular key, means if you are taking 5 key, now your requirement will be you need to add same value to all the remaining key. At that time, if you are using this form keys, then it will be adding the common value to each and every key. So this method is used to give the common value for all the keys. Okay, the dictionary is created in a new memory location. Means we cannot say that it will be creating that particular things, but it will be creating in a new memory location. If you want to check that also, we can check it once. Okay, so the dictionary will created in a new memory location. Okay, guys. So for key means the return type will be a dictionary only. Return type is dictionary. Okay. Now we are going to see how it's going to work in case of our dictionary only. Okay, guys. So the syntax we are going to see variable name dot form keys. Okay, form keys. Inside that you need to give the key, okay, whatever the key I want. So make sure that every time you need to pass the key as a iterable only. If you are passing a single value, then it will be not possible because we need to add multiple value to a same value to that particular set of, or we can say that iterable keys. Okay, so key must be a collection data type, then you can need to pass the value for all the presented key. So guys, so I want to comment all the things. I need to create a new dictionary. On that note, I need to add, so I'm creating a empty dictionary. Okay guys, so here I am using, means I need to print that particular things, right? So here first my requirement will be I need to add that particular a single value. If I'm giving 23, okay, after that I will need to pass 400. Okay, by the help of this method d dot form key. Okay, now if because we know that the first key must be a iterable, but we know that 23 will be an integer. Now if I'm going to run this one, it will be give me an error that int object is not a iterable. Make sure that whatever the things you need to add, that thing must be a iterable. Now if I'm going to run that, because string is a iterable, if you see guys, it will be dividing this 2 as a one key and this 3 as a new key. So we know, you can tell that this is a new key. Now if I'm going to check that particular dictionary ID, you can check by the location, by the ID function. Okay, before the expression and after the expression we are going to check that particular thing. So guys, see it once. Now both are creating in the same memory location. Okay, means the dictionary location must be so I need to print that particular thing. So here I need to check that ID, guys. Sorry. So if I'm going to run that particular thing, so because it will be telling that it will be creating in a new memory location. Guys, just see, it will be not adding that particular thing. That's why whenever I'm printing this ID, every time it will be printing this one. But I need to know this ID means whatever the printing value. Because if I'm printing again the D, what is my value? You can see, guys, it will be give me that particular empty list, because sorry, empty dictionary, because it will be not adding that, because it will be only for a expression only. That's why whenever I am going to use this form key, every time that particular memory location shall be different to the original. If you see also here, it will be created in a original means a different memory location. Now guys, here if I'm giving a string, okay, now I'm requesting to a give a list. So if I'm passing also a list, guys, just see, oh, I need to print that particular thing. Sorry, guys. Um, okay, so I need to print because we know that it will be creating in a different memory location. Guys, just see, it will be give me 12,400, then 23,400, then 43,400, because it will be assigning that default value, or we can say that that common value to each and every key that we are passed through as an a key value argument. Okay, guys. So this is the use case of our key value. Now, if somebody says that, sir, if I'm going to pass a dictionary, because dictionary is also a keyword, sorry, it is also a iterable. Now, in that case, what is my output? We are going to check. Okay. So here I'm taking. So yeah, guys, now just see, here I am taking, I need to take 8. Okay, guys, just see, here I am taking a dictionary, but I need to pass a common value also. Now, if I'm going to run this one, so it will be giving me assigning the all the common value, means this value will be override, because we know that in our Python, if you are adding a new value to a existing key, then the old value shall be replaced with our new value. So this is how we can find this common value by the help of our form keys. Okay. Then the next method will be key. What is the built-in method key that are available in our Python? So this method is used to print all keys from dictionary. Means if you are going to print, means if you are taking 7 to 8 key, it's only printing your keys only. Okay. Now we are going to check that also. Okay. This method is used to print all the keys from dictionary. Okay, then it return the list of key. Make sure that the return type will be, the return type is list of key, means it will be not give you as in the form of dictionary, it will be give in the form of your list only. And the syntax for one will be variable name dot keys. Okay, guys. Now we are going to check it once also. So I am adding some new value. So I am giving a collection data type. Okay. So I am passing a collection data type called 11, 22, 33, 44, and 55. Okay. So now, oh, okay. I need to comment it out because I need to add some value. Based on that, we can find. So I am taking uh, A equal to 200, then B equal to 300, okay, C equal to 400. Now my requirement will be, I just want to check how many keys are available. So by the help of our key method, means if I'm going to print keys, okay, now if I'm going to run this one, it will be give me the output all the keys that are available. Guys, just see, but in the form of our dicts, in the form of our list only. In the list inside the keys, all the keys are available. So by the help of this keys method, you can find that particular things, guys. Okay, guys. So guys, that's all for this session. We have only two remaining built-in method that are available in dictionary. We are going to complete in our upcoming session. Okay. Also, we are going to see some copy operation that are available in our Python. Then we can complete this built-in method that are available in our Python. So that's all for this session. Thanks for watching. Try right.